Okay, guys, I'm not going to waste your time with small talk because what I'm about to tell you, it's a lot. Friday's episode is shaping up to be one of those episodes where you physically cannot look away from the screen. And if you've been following this storyline, you already know things have been building to something absolutely explosive. So buckle up because we're diving straight in. Let's start with Britt because her situation right now is honestly giving me anxiety just thinking about it. She's stuck, like genuinely, completely stuck. Staying in town is dangerous. Leaving with Rocco is dangerous. Every single door that could have been an exit has just slammed shut. And here's where it gets even messier. Cullum, he overheard the conversation between Britt and fake Nathan. Every single word. Which means Britt's carefully constructed plan just got exposed before it even had a chance to breathe. And fake Nathan, don't think for a second that he's safe either. Cullum is coming for him too, because fake Nathan tried to cover things up, and Cullum is not the kind of man who lets that slide. So now we've got two people in Cullum's crosshairs instead of one. Great. Fantastic. Truly a perfect situation. But here's the twist, and this is the part that genuinely shocked me. Britt is not going down without a fight. She's sitting on a nuclear secret. She knows Cullum shot Marco. And she is ready, absolutely ready, to go straight to Sidwell with that information if she gets backed into a corner. That's her last card. That's her don't push me button. And honestly, if you ask me, that's the only thing keeping her and Rocco breathing right now. Now, will it work? I mean, Cullum's rage is real. We could very well see him lunge at her, hands around her throat, completely losing it. But the second he remembers what happens if that secret gets out, he's going to have to let go. He's going to have to think. Because Sidwell finding out about Marco changes everything for Cullum, and he knows it. So, yeah, Britt might just survive this one. Might. Meanwhile, completely different energy over with Ethan and Tracy. These two are having a conversation, and it is loaded. The subject, the late Delilah's baby. The same baby that Brooklyn and Chase are now trying to raise and build a life around. Tracy is suspicious about something, and the way this is being set up, I think we all need to ask ourselves the obvious question. Does Tracy suspect that Ethan is the biological father of that child? Because if she does, that's not just a bombshell. That's a grenade with the pin already pulled. Brooklyn and Chase are out here building their little family, and Tracy might be sitting on information that could shatter all of it. Is she going to say something? Is she going to stay quiet? And what does Ethan actually know about any of this? We don't have the full picture yet, and that's exactly what makes this so dangerous. Now let's talk about Sidwell's castle, because things over there are spiraling in the worst possible way. Pascal and Lucas are still at each other's throats, and I don't mean that metaphorically. These two see each other as enemies, full stop. Lucas knows something about Pascal. Something big. And if you ask me, a man like Pascal, loyal to no one, answering only to power, is not going to let someone walk around with that kind of leverage over him. Here's my theory. Pascal wants to take over the castle. He wants Sidwell out of the picture. And Lucas? Lucas is the one person who could expose that entire plan. So what does that mean for Lucas? It means he's not just in danger, he's running out of time. Pascal is the kind of man who eliminates problems before they become problems. And right now, Lucas is the problem. And then there's Jocelyn. Oh, Jocelyn. I love her. But she is about to do something incredibly reckless, and I cannot entirely blame her. She snaps. She completely loses her composure, and she goes after fake Nathan physically. She's willing to throw hands and deal with whatever comes after. And honestly, she might actually land the hit. She might actually take him down. But here's where the plan falls apart. Pascal is right there. Pascal sees everything. And before Jocelyn can even think about running, he's on her, knocking her down, tying her up, and leaving her in some corner of that castle to wait until fake Nathan wakes up. Out of the frying pan and straight into the fire. That's Jocelyn's whole storyline right now, and I genuinely cannot look away. Now, Alexis, she's worried about Danny. And honestly, her instincts are dead on. Danny has been getting closer to Charlotte lately, and Alexis has that gut feeling that something is very, very wrong. What she doesn't know yet, what she can't possibly know, is that Danny and Charlotte have already made up their minds. They want to break into Sidwell's castle. I cannot stress enough how terrifying that is. These are kids walking into a place where Lucas is trapped, where Pascal is operating in the shadows, where Jocelyn is literally tied up in a corner. And by the time Alexis figures out what's happening, they've already been caught. She's going to find out too late. And that realization is going to hit her like a freight train. And finally, Dante. Look, I want to be fair here. Dante loves Rocco. That's not in question. But the blame game he's about to play, I'm sorry, it's exhausting. We've been here before, right? Remember when Rocco got into trouble and Dante pointed the finger straight at Gio? Same pattern, different episode. This time, Dante is out here blaming fake Nathan, blaming Lulu, throwing names at the wall, acting like everyone around Rocco is the problem. Like the danger Rocco is in is somebody else's fault entirely. But here's the thing, and this is just me being honest. The version of events playing out in Dante's head doesn't match reality. And at some point, someone is going to have to say that out loud to him. So that's where we're landing on Friday, guys. Britt fighting for her life with one secret as her only weapon. Tracy circling Ethan with questions that could blow up everything. Lucas running out of time at Sidwell's castle. Jocelyn tied up and waiting. 2 kids about to walk into the most dangerous place they've ever been. And Dante pointing fingers while the real storm closes in around all of them. Every single one of these storylines is converging, and I don't think any of them are going to end the way we're expecting. Drop your theories in the comments right now, because I need to know. Does Britt's secret actually protect her? And what does Tracy know about that baby? Don't go anywhere, because the spoilers for next week, oh, they're already something else entirely.
Goodbye. Please like, subscribe, and comment on the GH Spoilers Daily channel.